Right. The sclera, the thick coating, not this stuff that's fleshy that I can move around. But I don't care what color it is. I like it to be white, but it never is on the sheep eye. But all the outer coating is sclera. I want to come to the posterior side of the eye. Here's anterior with the cornea. And on this side, I want to see if I can find the optic nerve coming out. Sometimes I can find it easily. Sometimes it wants to hide, but it can't hide for long. If I don't find it out here, I would find it from the inside of the eye and know that it's on the other side and find it immediately. But I did find it here. Can you see this guy sticking out? That's the optic nerve. That's a really nice one. Okay. Now you know when we set up the test, try to find a nice one. We always do. And also, I'm the one setting up the test. So if it's not nice, you know who to blame. Okay, so you know I want it to be good. Okay, so we found the optic nerve, we found the cornea. That's all we can find on the outside of the eye. That is sclera. Okay, optic nerve, sclera, and cornea. So now we're going to turn the eye one side with the cornea, one side with the optic nerve, and I'm going to cut it right across here in the posterior chamber. The easiest way to cut the eye open is use a pair of scissors, not a scalpel, and just take the scissors and poke a hole straight down, okay, with the point. Now, if this is a good time not to look straight at it, because it will be fluid and it can pop. Now, this one's good. This one was nice. Now, if it's like Jell-O, as I mentioned, it won't do that. But if it's a fluid, it can pop 2 or 3 feet. Okay. Now. Uh-oh. Is there another pair of scissors? I've got a. Yeah, I know, but I need a pair of scissors. Bring me a selection. This pair of scissors is too dull for cutting this. No. Okay.
That's good.
You all saw that the Raiders of the Lost Ark Part 2. You know, the eyeball soup. Yeah. Temple was it. I don't want to go all the way around. Okay, let's see if we got lucky. Now, you know what? This one was unlucky. The retina was bundled up, not by me. Okay, come on, let's watch and see what I can get out of here. The retina's at the back. Here's the lens. The lens here, I'm going to take it out and put it to the front, where it belongs. This is the retina. That's not bad. I can peel it, put it out. This is the retina. This little stuff that looks like, oh, I don't know, blistered dead skin. That's the retina. Now, that will lie flat. Underneath the retina, this time it's very light colored and dark here. This is the choroid coat, very iridescent. And underneath that, this thickness is the sclera. So, the sclera, choroid coat, retina, they actually all do show here.
There's a blueberry. Blueberry came out.
Hang on. If I now pull the retina together, it's not going to leave it's going to hang in at one spot, right where it leaves, right back here. That's where the optic disc is, and on the other side of that is where the optic nerve is going to be.
Focus is all
Okay,
blurry.
now, I'm going to go ahead and finish the cut. We have lots of eyeballs, so if you we're not, and there's no need of putting them back into the cover, okay? You can see the cornea on this from the inside. It's the lighter center portion. And then, this is tough until you get your own eyeball here. It looks like a tire. It looks like a tire in there with radiating lines going out. Okay. And then there's a little bit that covers the cornea. Well, first, take the lens and put it where it must go. Okay? Put it where it has to go. And it covers up the portion that was the iris. Okay? Anything underneath it that I will uncover in just a second, and it usually is jagged, is the iris or iris diaphragm. The portion right next to it, the radiating rays going out. You see what I see? Do you see it?
That's the lens.
Yeah, but can you see the
Yes.
the tread mark,
Pattern.
the pattern? Okay, if they can all see it, you'll see it too. That's a combination then of the ciliary body and the ora serrata. And I will not ask you to distinguish between those two on the real eye. Because where one begins and one ends is nothing that you're going to see with unaided eye. You will see it here.
So the tread marks are the
Ora serrata and ciliary body. And the ciliary body is right next to the lens itself. Right next to the blueberry. This eye that I took out, somebody cut it differently than I've ever seen before. They cut it in a sagittal cut. They cut it this instead of across the front or around anterior posterior. They just cut it lengthwise, and it's a pretty good job. It definitely shows the retina, and it looks really good in this one. A little bit of retina, that's the right color for it. You can see a little bit of the porocoid coat under it, the sclera right behind it. You can see the, on this one, you can see the tread mark again. Okay, so that's the ora serrata and ciliary body. And just in here, the irregular portion, it's almost irregular. That is the iris. And there's a little bit of the cornea left. This is a really nice job. I don't know who actually did it, but I don't see if you got it right through the optic nerve. That would be too much to ask. So I'm going to leave this one out for you to take a look at, and this one as well. But here's what you should accomplish today. Okay? You had the heart. This is